around their land, with your fancy suit and papers in your hand, telling them that time is done, that progress can't be overrun. But you don't understand at all what's written in those weathered walls. This ain't your land to change their roots hunting. This ain't your land to break their truths more than rubber bands that you keep waving in their face. Generations built that barn, worked the soil and mended every scar. And now you're saying it ain't worth dirt, trying to make their pride feel like hurt. But money ain't the only wealth. Some things you can't put on a shelf. This ain't your change. Their roots run deeper than your plans. This ain't your land to break their truth more than rubber bands that you keep waving in their face. Dollar signs, they see their grandpa's hands at every board and beam in every inch of land. And I won't stand here quiet while you try to steal their stand. This ain't your land to change. Their roots run deeper than your plans. The truth wasn't more. Early morning sun ain't up, coffee strong in my old cup. Calluses speak more than words about the life that I prefer. You look down from way up high, think you know the reason why I choose to live the way I do. But how you gonna understand what's true? How you gonna want my path? How you gonna know my past? Judge my ways when you ain't lived a single day. How you gonna judge my life when you've never been this dirty? Yeah, yeah. How you gonna judge my pride when your soul ain't never been this worthy? Come on. A criticar lo que nunca vas a entender. Esta tierra es mi hogar y mi sangre va a defender. How you gonna change my mind when this dirt runs through my veins? How you gonna break my kind when we've weathered harder rain? How you gonna read my heart? How you gonna tear apart everything I built with sweat? while you're looking through your lens. How you gonna understand what it means to be this free? How you gonna judge? How you gonna judge when your hands ain't never been this dirty? How you gonna judge my pride when your soul ain't never been this worthy? Soul ain't never been as worthy. That's right. Since 9:30, Jack and Coke's my only lifeline. The barkeep gives that tired stare, like even he don't wanna be there. These nights keep getting longer, and my grip keeps getting weaker. Another empty bottle, another empty stool. Been playing this same damn game, acting like a fool. The mirror behind the bar don't lie, shows the matter's running out of time. 20 years in the same old spot, lost count of all the friends I've got who ain't around to drink no more. Their pictures faded on the wall. My bones are getting tired, and my soul's getting colder. Another empty bottle, another empty stool. Been playing this same damn game, acting like a fool. The mirror behind the bar don't lie, shows the metal's running out of time. Hell, I ain't ready to face tomorrow, but tonight's got nothing left to borrow. All these years of working hard left me broken in this goddamn bar. Left me scarred. Last calls ringing in my ears, same sound for the past 15 years. Guess it's time to face the truth. Ain't no glory left to lose. Another empty bottle, another empty stool. Been playing this same damn game, acting like a fool. The mirror behind the bar don't lie, shows a man who's running out of time. Shows a man who's running out of time. Whoa. Woke up this morning, head feels like a freight train hit. Got dried blood on my shirt, can barely make a fist. Last night at Jimmy's bar, some fool ran his mouth about my daddy's farm, my family heading south. pumping hard and fast. Some words you can't take back. Pride's got a heavy cost, but I ain't built to back down. These knuckles don't lie about who threw the first punch. Got my reasons written in black and blue. Truth hits harder than the bottle ever do. Standing tall, even when I know I'm wrong. Sheriff's gonna come around, asking questions soon. Bartender saw it all go down, hope he tells the truth. Mama always said my temper'd get the best of me, but some things worth fighting for ain't things you can see. Love pumping hard and fast, some words you can't take back. Pride's got a heavy cost, but I ain't built to back down. These knuckles don't lie about who threw the first punch. Got my reasons written in black and blue. Truth hits harder than the bottle ever do. Standing tall, even when I know I'm wrong. Looking at my hands in the morning light, was it worth the pain? Was it worth the fight? Could've walked away, could've let it slide, but that ain't the blood running through my side. These knuckles don't lie about who threw the first punch. Got my reasons written in black and blue. Truth hits harder than the bottle ever do. Standing tall, even when I know I'm wrong. These knuckles don't lie, no they don't lie. Got my boots kicked up on the dashboard, miles away from where they want me to be. Ain't got no bars, but I got my freedom, and that's all that matters to me. Way out here where the dirt road ends, found myself where the static ends. Ain't no signal where the good life's at. Simple living and I'm fine with that. Ain't no signal where the good life's at. Yeah, I finally found where I'm meant to be. Some folks need their little screens lit up, but I found peace in the open air. Let 'em laugh while I'm living free now. Got everything I need right here. Whoa, let me tell ya. Yeah, they read the book. Ain't no signal where the good life's at. See, don't live in tonight, where my daddy used to ride. Family business in the dark, keeping traditions alive. The engine purrs like a prayer, ain't no lawman gonna catch me there. Following past one, deep and right through the pines in the pale moonlight. Ghost taillights lead me home tonight. They show me ghost tails lead me home tonight. They burn so bright. Great granddaddy taught them well, every curve and hidden dell. Passed down wisdom through the years, more than words could ever tell. The old truck knows every turn, feel that southern midnight burn. Family honor rides with me, lessons that I had to learn. Ghost taillights lead me home tonight. They show me road, they show me right. Ghost lights lead me home tonight. They burn so bright. Listen close to what I'm saying, family legacy we're playing. 6 generations on these roads, keeping secrets while we're praying. Every curve and ride tight, every badge we gotta dodge right. Papa taught me how to drive when the moon was riding high. Got that engine modification built for midnight navigation, running hot beneath the pines where the law ain't got no patience. Family business ain't no crime when it's written in your bloodline. Daddy's spirit rides with me through these hills of summertime. Sometimes late at night, I swear, I can see them riding there. All the ones who came before, their headlights cutting through the air. Oh, taillights lead me home tonight. Taillights lead me home tonight. They burn so bright. Taillights lead me home to midnight. Some of the traditions stay. Your taillights lead me home. Ghost taillights lead me home tonight. Ghost, they show me right. Ghost taillights lead me home tonight. Through the dark, they burn so bright. Yeah! Picked up my pride from the side of the road, where you left it lying cold and alone. You can judge me all you want from up high, but down here in the dirt is where I'll thrive. Been breaking my back since I was born, working these fields through the heat and storm. You can't break what's already been bruised, can't shame what's proud of paying dues. These gravel paths where battles rage are where I write my angry page. Your fancy words don't mean a thing when blood and sweat are what I bring. You point and laugh from polished halls, while I stand tall behind these walls. Been building strength since break of day, yours, go right ahead. Your disapproval's daily bread. But while you're talking mighty big, I'm out here turning up today. You can't break what's already been bruised. Can't shame what's proud of paying dues. These gravel paths where battles rage are where I ride my angry pain. Italian beast, like you own more than just the street. Sneering at my rusty sign, acting like you're wasting time in my old garage today. But boy, you ain't got no other way. Your Ferrari ain't too fancy for my grease-stained hands. Been fixing cars since before you understood what that badge means. Yeah, I might not wear a suit and tie, but it just speak the truth, they don't lie. And your 100 grand won't help you understand what these grease-stained hands can do. Now you're checking that designer phone while I diagnose that grinding tone. Could've gone to college too, but I chose to see things through. Built this shop from dirt and steel, got a reputation that's real. Your Ferrari ain't too fancy for my grease-stained hands. Been fixing cars since before you understood what that badge means. Yeah, I might not wear a suit and tie, but it just speak the truth, they don't lie. And your 100 grand won't help you understand what these grease-stained hands can do. When that engine purrs like new, remember who got you through. Every rich man in this town knows where to come back down to earth. Your Ferrari ain't too fancy for my grease-stained hands. Been fixing cars since before you understood what that badge means. Yeah, I might not wear a suit and tie, but it just speak the truth, they don't lie. And your 100 grand won't help you understand what these grease-stained hands can do. Got your fancy car in my gravel drive, looking down your nose, think you're so damn wise. With your press and your polished shoes, trying to tell me what I ought to do. Well, hell no, ain't got time for your BS. Take your judgment somewhere else. Got calendars louder than words. Ain't got time for your BS. Busted knuckles and a dirty face. You call it crude, I call it grace. Your diploma hangs on marble walls. Mine's written in these overalls. Just move along. Ain't got time for your BS. Take your judgment somewhere else. Got calluses that speak louder than words. Ain't got time for your BS. Been working since the break of day while you're still counting what your daddy paid. Got mud on my boots and grease in my veins. Yeah, that's just how we do things down here, down here. Ain't got time for your BS. Take your judgment somewhere else. Got calluses that speak louder than words. Ain't got time, hell no, I ain't got time. Ain't got damn time for your BS. Clock strikes 6, another day, back breaking work for honest pay. Ain't got much, but I got my way. These calloused hands tell my story, and I don't need your sympathy. This life's all I want. Got mud on these boots and grease on my hands. That's just who I am. Dirt under my nails, sweat on my face. Can't wash away this grace. Can't wash it away. Can't wash it away. Small town talk don't bother me. Let them judge what they can't see. Built this life from the ground up high. Every scar earned with pride. Yeah, I chose this path to walk, while others just wanna talk. Got mud on these boots and grease on my hands. That's just who I am. Dirt under my nails, sweat on my face. Can't wash away this grace. Can't wash it away. Can't wash it away. Can't wash it away. Chase them dollar signs in their suits, all pressed and clean. But I found my peace of mind in the work that sets me free. Every morning when I rise, thank the Lord for these blue skies and the strength in these arms of mine. 23 years at the same damn place. Never thought I'd see this day. Front gate's chained up tight this morning. Security guard won't look me in the eye. The empty parking lot tells the whole story. Last paycheck sitting here by my side. Been here since I was 18 years old, following my daddy's footsteps down the line. Now they're saying times are changing fast, and men like me are being left behind. Bills keep coming in, food prices rising high. Wife's working double shifts, kids need new shoes to buy. What's a working man supposed to do when everything you built just falls away? What's a working man supposed to do when tomorrow looks just like yesterday? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Got these callous hands for nothing. My truck's still running pretty decent. Might have to head up north and try my luck. Brother-in-law says they're hiring in Nashville, but this town's the only home I've known. Grandma's house is just around the corner, and Mama needs someone checking in each day. Pride's a heavy thing to swallow whole, but standing still ain't gonna make me stay. Bankman's getting restless, phone won't stop its ring, 2 months behind now. Something's got to give. What's a working man supposed to do when everything you built just falls away? What's a working man supposed to do when tomorrow looks just like yesterday? Sometimes late at night I wonder if I could have seen it coming down the line. All those meetings, all those rumors, should have known which way the wind would blow. What's a working man supposed to do when everything he built just falls away? What's a working man do when tomorrow looks just like yesterday? What's a working man? What's a working man? Early rise, burning sun, long days done. Time to grind. My own grind, my own way, never changed. Raised upright, no complaints. Got these marks on my hands, tell my truth where I stand. Every line and Paper plans ain't for me. Office walls can't breathe free. Deep down proud of my choice. Let them talk. Hear my voice. Hear my voice. My voice. Got these marks on my hands. Tell my truth where I stand. Every line and every scar says just who you are. Ain't no shame in honest pain, living day to day. These hands don't lie. Some chase dollars, some chase fame, but I found freedom in my way. Every line and every scar says just who you are. Ain't no shame in honest pain, living day to day. These hands don't lie. These hands don't lie. These hands don't Watching you fix that old Ford in the yard. Coffee cup balanced on the rusty hood. Never said much when I'd stop by to help, but your calloused hands spoke more than words could. And now I understand everything you meant to say. You never preached, but boy did you teach. Through every sunrise, through every day. You never preached, but boy did you teach. Living life the hard-working way. Remember that summer the crops wouldn't grow. You just pulled your hat down and carried on, while others were cursing the hot southern sky. You showed me that strength means moving alone. And now I understand everything you tried to say. You never preached, but boy did you teach. Through every sunrise, through every day. You never preached, but boy did you teach. Living life the hard-working way. The hard-working way. Those quiet mornings by the porch, when storm clouds gathered overhead, you just smile and rock that chair. Let action speak instead. You never preached, but boy did you teach. Through every sunrise, through every day. You never preached, but boy did you teach. Living life the hard working way. The hard working way. You rolled up in your shiny car, looking down your nose at me. Said my ways are outdated, but I'm living wild and free. Oh yeah, oh yeah. You can take your fancy lifestyle and your high-class attitude. Ain't gonna change for your fancy crowd. Ain't gonna quiet down or bow. Got dirt on my hands and pride in my heart. This is who I am, and that's how I'll stay. Oh, Daddy raised me on hard work. Mama taught me what's right and true. You think money makes you better? Well, I got news for you. You can judge me all you want to, but I know just who I am. Ain't gonna change for your fancy crowd. Ain't gonna quiet down or bow. Got dirt on my hands and pride in my heart. This is who I am, and that's how I'll stay. Been working since I could walk, living life my own damn way. And if that ain't good enough for you, well, that's fine by me. Hey, hey. Ain't gonna change for your fancy crowd. No, I won't. Ain't gonna quiet down or bow. Never gonna bow. Got dirt on my hands and pride in my heart. This is who I am, and that's how I'll stay. That's how I'll stay. Oh yeah, that's how I'll stay. Parked out by the double wide, someone's talking smack again. Got their fancy cars and pride, looking down their nose at men. You point your finger from afar, like you know just who we are. Well, let me tell you something true about the folks I'm standing with. Who you calling trailer trash? Better take that back real fast. 'Cause round here we got your back. Who you calling trailer trash? Miss Johnson works 3 jobs, keeps the kids in school just fine. Tommy fixed your broken car when no one else would spare the time. So take your judgment somewhere else. We ain't what you think we are. Got more heart than you'll ever know in this little patch of land. Who you calling trailer trash? Who you calling? Better take that back real fast. 'Cause round here we got your back. Who you calling trailer trash? Teachers, working class, to veterans who serve with pride, single moms who break their backs to give their kids a better life. This ain't about what we ain't got, it's about the love we share. Trailer trash. We need trash for family. Well, you're looking at me funny, like I'm something you can't stand. But I got news for you, darling. I am exactly who I am. Got mud on my boots and grease on my hands. Drive a truck that you don't understand. Working class hero, that's what they say. But your sideways glances don't ruin my day. Y'all can judge me from your higher place, but I won't change my ways, no, not my ways. Hell yeah, I'm different. What you gonna do about it? Hell yeah, I'm different and I'm damn proud about it. You can't break me down, you can't make me drown. 'Cause hell yeah, I'm different and I'm standing my ground. Small town living, that's my style. Been that way for a long, long while. You call me rough, call me uncouth, but baby, I'm just speaking truth. Got calluses that tell my tale, and a spirit that just won't think alone. You think you see right through, but I got something that you wish you knew. The freedom of being who you are, even when the world says you've gone too far. Hell yeah, I'm different. What you gonna do about it? Hell yeah, I'm different, and I'm damn proud about it. You can't break me down, you can't make me drown. 'Cause hell yeah, I'm different, and I'm standing my ground. to come around here. Said these gravel roads will lead you nowhere. But here you stand in your Sunday best, judging how we live like all the rest. Well, let me tell you something about my life, about the good folks who helped me survive. When my truck broke down, they all pitched in, and when times got tough, they're still my friends. They call it tragedy, they don't understand. We call it home when we make a stand. Ain't got much money, but we got pride. We call it home. We're doing just fine. We're doing just fine. Christmas lights stay up the whole damn year, 'cause every night's worth celebrating here. The kids are running wild and free, playing in the mud like you used to be. Before you got too proud to remember the joy of living simple in December, when neighborhood dogs knew your name and every porch light felt the same. They call it trashy, they don't understand. We call it home where we make our stand. Ain't got much money, but we got pride. We call it home. We're doing just fine. You can keep your fancy neighborhood, your picket fences made of wood. I got something you can't buy, real friends who'll never say goodbye. So take your judgment back to town. We ain't living life to please your crown, 'cause when the sun sets on these metal walls, the crickets sing and the night rain falls. And in these moments pure and true, I know exactly what to do. I raise my glass to all my friends and thank the Lord for where I've been. They call it trashy, they don't understand. We call it home when we make our stand. Ain't got much money, and we got pride. We're doing just fine. Engine oil on his hands, rusty fenders, endless cans. Saturday's warrior in the back, dirt road paycheck, cracked windshield crying. Got no rules but stay alive. Scrap metal in his eyes. The sun goes down, he comes alive. Gasoline runs in his blood. Steel against steel, raw deal. Man of iron, watch him reel tonight. Tonight, chrome and mud, blood and thunder, tear it up, rip it under. Chrome and mud, blood and thunder, Saturday night ain't no wonder. Metal screams like a train, twisted frame, black rain. Small town, heroes crown, paint chips flying, siren sound. Brothers in the stands tonight, mama praying, hold on tight. Last man standing takes it all. Ain't no fear, tour streets with your camera crew, thinking you'd find what you wanted to. Just some dumb folks living in the sticks. That's what you thought would get you your kicks. Well, honey, let me tell you something true about the people you're trying to put on view. You came down here looking for a joke, but the joke's on you. Yeah, the joke's on you. Brought your fancy cars and your city folk, but the joke's on you. Yeah, the joke's on you. The joke's on you. My cousin Billy with his pickup truck, you made him out like he ain't worth much, but he works harder than your whole damn crew, and his heart's more real than anything you do. So pack your bags and your attitude, 'cause we ain't here to entertain you. You came down here looking for a joke, but the joke's on you. Yeah, the joke's on you. Brought your fancy cars and your city folk, but the joke's on you. Yeah, the joke's on you. The joke's on you. You think you know us from your TV screen, but real life ain't what it seems. We got pride that money can't buy, and truth that ratings can't deny. You came down here looking for a joke, but the joke's on you. Yeah, the joke's on you. Brought your fancy cars and your city folk, but the joke's on you. Yeah, the joke's on you. The joke's on you. Well, looky what we got here. Nice shoes, pressed collar deer, standing on my property line with that smug look so divine. Yeah, you think you're better now. Let me teach you how we go down. You picked the wrong day, the wrong place to play. City boy in my yard, nothing along the hallway. City boy cross the line. Hell yeah, it's Judgment Day. City boy in my yard, gonna make you pay. That shiny car won't help you here when mud's flying in your rear. Think you're smart with your degree, but you can't outsmart a son like me. Raising these hills since birth, now you're standing on my earth. Should've turned around when you had the chance now. City boy in my yard, about to learn the hard way. City boy, cross the line. Hell yeah, it's Judgment Day. City boy in my yard, gonna make you pay. Listen up, you pompous little trust fund prick. Think your daddy's money's gonna make this stick. I've been breaking backs and taking names while you've been sipping lattes, playing rich boy games. Got a dozen cousins who don't take too kind to city slickers with a know-it-all mind. Your Mercedes gonna need a tow truck ride after we're done teaching you some countryside. Got my dogs, my guns, and my rebel pride. Nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. This ain't your boardroom, this ain't your street. Welcome to the backwoods, boy, feel the heat. Run, little city boy. Run, the fun has just begun. You pay, city boy, city boy in my yard. City boy, you're done. Friend. Every night at 9:30, Tommy dragged his tired bones inside. Cold dust still beneath his nails. Same old stories, same details. Lost my woman, lost my truck. Mumbled about his string of luck. 20 years down in that mine, trading daylight for overtime. Behind this bar I stand and pour, watching broken men hit the floor. They all come here to confess, leave their burdens, leave their stress. I'm the keeper of their pain, washing sorrows down the drain. Pouring whiskey, catching tears, been doing this for 15 years. María viene cada jueves con historias que no puede aguantar en soledad. Mi esposo ya no volverá. Trabajando en el campo, sin papeles, sin descanso. In my bar she finds her peace, where judgments and the questions cease. Behind this bar I stand and pour, different language, same old score. They all come here to confess, leave their burdens, leave their stress. I'm the keeper of their pain, washing sorrows down the drain. Pouring whiskey, catching tears, been doing this for 15 years. Been doing this for 15 years. Late at night when they're all gone, empty bottles breaking dawn. Sometimes wonder who hears mine, but these stories ain't the time. One shot, two shot, three shots more, secrets spilled across the floor. Everyone's got demons here, I just serve them year by year. Pastor Jim lost all his faith, Vietnam won't let him escape. Sheriff drowns his guilty mind about that boy he left behind. Small town living, big town pain, some folks going half insane. But they know I keep it true, like bartenders always do. I'm the keeper of their pain, washing sorrows down the drain. Pouring whiskey, catching tears, for 15 years. Been doing this for all these years. Every Friday since I can recall, same worn leather on this bar stall. Some folks say we're stuck in time, but these friends of mine, they suit me fine. They're talking change down on Main like something here needs fixing. Well, let them talk, let them complain. Last call at Lucy's rings true. Same old faces, same old crew. Ain't about what's shiny and new. Some things are better left the way they do. The dollar bills line these wooden walls. Each one tells a different call. 30 years of sweat and pride. Can't put a price on what's inside. They wave their cash like they know best. Think money speaks the loudest, but some things just won't pass their test. Last call at Lucy's rings true. Same old faces, same old crew. Ain't about what's shiny and new. Some things are better left the way they do. Danced with mama here through good times and the lean years. Every scratch on this old floor, every crack in that screen door holds more worth than they can know. Some roots just won't let go. Last call at Lucy's roots. Same old faces, same old crew. Ain't about what's shiny and new. Some things are better left the way they do. When I open my mouth, like my draw makes me dumb somehow. Laugh at my boots and my pickup truck. Think you got me all figured out, Why you busy judging me? I'm building something you can't see, yeah. These hands might be rough and scarred, but they're writing my own scorecard. So keep on running your mouth while I'm running this town. Yeah, I talk slow, but my mind runs fast. Build my kingdom up from the grass. You can mock my ways, but mark my words. I'll be the last man laughing. I'll be the last one standing. Hey! Your fancy degree on the wall don't mean you know it all. I learned my lessons in the field where life is raw and real. Watch me climb while you criticize. Your words just fuel my rise. Cause every sneer and every slight just adds fuel to my fight. Keep on pushing me down. Watch me claim my crown. Yeah, I talk slow, but my mind runs fast. Build my kingdom up from the grass. mark my words, I'll be the last man laughing, I'll be the last one standing. They said I'd never make it. Well, look at me now, having me now. Look at me now. Yeah, I talk slow, but my mind runs fast. Build my kingdom up from the grass. You can mark my ways, but mark my words, I'll be the last man laughing, the last one standing. Up in these hills where my daddy taught me right, mason jars lined up in the pale moonlight. Family tradition since 1925, when great-grandpa said, boy, this is how we survive. These mason jars tell stories that the law don't want to hear. These mason jars tell stories, been that way for years. These mason jars tell stories about the price of being free. These mason jars tell stories about my family's legacy. Sheriff's been sniffing around my property line, but he ain't gonna find what I keep behind. 7 generations of copper and steam running through my blood like a mountain stream. These mason jars tell stories that the law don't wanna hear. These mason jars tell stories, been that way for years. These mason jars tell stories about the price of being free. These mason jars tell stories about my family's legacy. My mama's daddy spent 2 years in chains for keeping this tradition through the hardest rain. Now they want me to quit, say times have changed, but rebellion's in my spirit, and it's here to stay. Blue lights flashing in my rearview mirror tonight, but I know these back roads like the back of my right. Hand on the wheel, foot heavy on the gas, got a trunk full of heritage they'll never grasp. Dirt roads twisted like a copperhead snake, lost 3 cruisers at Thompson's Creek break. They don't understand what this means to me. More than just liquor is my identity. My great-granddaddy's recipe flows in these veins, and I'll be damned if I let this tradition fade. These mason jars tell stories that the law don't want to hear. These mason jars tell stories, been that way for years. These mason jars tell stories about the price of being free. These mason jars tell stories about my family's legacy. So come on, lawman, try to shut me down, but my roots run deeper than you'll ever know how. This ain't just business, this is my crown, and these mason jars tell stories I'm proud to pass down. These mason jars tell stories that the law don't wanna hear. These mason jars tell stories, been that way for years. Mason jars tell stories about the price of being free. These mason jars tell stories about my family's legacy. you see. Now they're coming to take it all from me, standing guard in the pale starlight. Blood and soil, a sacred right. Everything we built at night. They ain't taking our legacy tonight. No, they ain't taking our legacy tonight. This mountain keeps our secrets tight. They ain't taking our legacy tonight. A sacred right. Everything we built at night. They ain't taking our legacy tonight. No, they ain't taking our legacy tonight. This mountain keeps our secrets tight. They ain't taking our legacy tonight. Red clay beneath these boots, ancient wisdom in these roots. Every drop tells a story of pride, like rivers flowing deep inside. You hear them coming up the trail, blue lights flashing through the veil. 7 generations worth of tears won't let it end in these bitter years. Their badges flash like morning sun, but this old mountain taught me how to run through every hollow, every cave. What my people built, I'm gonna save it, 'cause tonight I'm making my last stand. They ain't taking our legacy tonight. No, they ain't taking our legacy tonight. Our legacy. This mountain keeps our secrets tight. They ain't taking our legacy tonight. They ain't taking our legacy tonight. Our legacy. They ain't taking our legacy tonight. Our legacy. This mountain keeps our secrets tight. They ain't taking our legacy tonight. Clock strikes 5, still dark outside. Coffee black, work boots tied. Same old truck, same stone path, following footsteps from the past. Every morning, no doubt day. These hands won't let tradition fade. Third generation, second shift. First one here every single day. Carrying weight that some can't lift. Wouldn't have it any other way. Wouldn't have it any other way. Smokestacks reach into the sky. Calloused hands, bloodshot eyes. Pictures in my hard hat show where this working pride did flow. Temperature rising, bones might ache, but this foundation will not break. Third generation, second shift. First one here every single day. Carrying weight that some can't lift. Wouldn't have it any other way. Wouldn't have it any other way. Third generation, second shift. First one here every single day. Carrying weight that some can't lift. Wouldn't have it any other way. Wouldn't have it any other way. Clock strikes midnight, still inside, following footsteps with pride. Got your old toolbox spread across this dusty floor. That wrench you left behind still fits just like before. Summer evening spent here beneath these fluorescent lights, learning piece by piece how to make everything right. You'd say take your time, son, do it once, do it proper. Through grease and rust, your words still ring louder. Every turn of that wrench taught me something new. Every all-state lesson was a gift from you. More than metal and chrome, more than spark plugs and steel. These hands remember everything you made me feel. Found that old picture tucked behind the workbench drawer. Your baseball cap worn down, coveralls you wore. My mistakes never made you raise your voice or frown. Just patient words of wisdom as the sun went down. Check it twice before you start. Listen close to what it's telling you. Some engines break, but some bonds never do. Every turn of that wrench taught me something new. Every all-state lesson was a gift from you. More than metal and chrome, more than spark plugs and steel. These hands remember everything you've made me feel. I still hear your voice when the pistons are pumping. We made the right choice when the pistons are pumping. Like you taught me to do. When it all comes together, I'm still learning from you. Every turn of that wrench taught me something new. Every all-state lesson was a gift from you. More than metal and chrome, more than spark plugs and steel. These hands remember everything you made me feel. Well, I'll tell y'all how I met my baby. Right there at the county fairgrounds. Monster trucks and muddy tires. That's where love was found. you in the stands, covered in mud and sand, screaming just as loud as me when them trucks would land. You didn't mind the noise or my rough around choice. Your daddy hates my lifted truck, but girl, you made your choice. Your daddy hates my lifted truck, but baby, that's what made you fall in love. Your daddy hates my lifted truck. Met your family now, your mama's eyebrows raised, your sister turned away, your brother's just amazed. Don't care what they think, let them stop and stare. Your daddy hates my lifted truck, but I know that you don't care. Your daddy hates my lifted truck, but baby, that's what made you fall in love. Your daddy hates my lifted truck. Getting wet, your old man sees red, says I ain't good enough, but you're ahead. Got your white dress on, riding shotgun strong. Your daddy hates my lifted truck, but God, we pull down wrong. Your daddy hates my lifted truck, but baby, that's what made you fall in love. Your daddy hates my lifted truck, and that's just fine with me. You love my lifted truck, and baby, you chose me. Beneath my fingernails and sweat upon my brow. Some folks might look down on me, but they don't know how. These marks upon my hands tell the truth of who I am. Now to make an honest wage, but I got something better here that time can't erase. These marks upon my hands tell the truth of who I am. Them office chairs look mighty soft, but they ain't for me. No cubicle could ever hold what sets me free. Every scar and every line maps out where I've been. What these hands have built will last long after I'm gone. shed today behind them rusty tools. Dusty glass caught my eye, felt just like a fool. Standing there remembering how he'd disappear at night. Never knew back then why mama looked so tired. Every summer evening down that crooked path, what's in Grandpa's mason jar that made him who he was? What's in Grandpa's mason jar? The truth behind the buzz. Hell, I'm scared to know, but I can't let it go. What's in that mason jar? Daddy said leave it be, but something pulled me back. Found his old receipt book, pages stained in black. Numbers don't make sense, but the dates line up with pain. When he cursed the world and stumbled through the rain. Family tradition running through my veins. Oh, what's in Grandpa's mason jar that made him who he was? What's in Grandpa's mason jar? The truth behind the buzz. Hell, I'm scared to know, but I can't let it go. What's in that mason jar? Sometimes late at night, I hear his voice so clear. Boy, some things ain't meant for young eyes and ears. So here I stand, just like him, shaking hands about to begin. Oh Lord, oh Lord, what's in Grandpa's mason jar that made him who he was? What's in Grandpa's mason jar? The truth behind the buzz. Hell, I'm scared to know, but I can't let it go. Metal tools laid out on my bench tonight. Cold steel comfort makes everything right. Simple man's truth right here in my hands. They say I could have been more than what I became, but they don't understand. This ain't no shame. Black stains tell my tale. Every scratch, every mark, these hands don't lie. They show who I am, who I really am, I really am. Engine parts scattered like stars on the ground. Sound a wrench is no better place found. This is my kingdom built bolt by bolt. They look down from high in their perfect world, but I've got something real that they'll never know. Every scratch, Na na na, hey, oh, grease and pride. Yeah, 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 hey, oh, deep inside. Every scratch, every mark, these hands don't lie. They show who I am. Show them who I am. These hands don't lie. They show who I am. Who I really Every Sunday morning while the church bells ring, I'm under a Chevy with my wrench and things. Daddy taught me early that work can't wait, even when the preacher's at the pearly gate. My hands are stained with oil since dawn. My spirit's clean as the morning sun. Got grease on my hands, but grace in my heart. Working these engines is my form of art. Mama calls me sinner for missing praise, but I fix old Johnson's truck so he gets saved. See, his family needs a ride to pray, and I'm just doing good in my own way. The Lord's I'm faithful in what I do, converting rust to redemption, making old parts new. Got grease on my hands, but grace in my heart. Working these engines is my form of art. Some fine God in stained glass windows high, some in hymns that reach up to the sky. Me, I hear him in a motor song, feel his presence when I ride on what's wrong. When devil meets mercy, that's where I start. Yeah, that's where I start. Well, that's the start. So judge me if you want, I don't mind. 'Cause every engine fixed is one more soul that shines. And when the service ends, they'll come to me with broken parts of faith in what I see. I'll keep on working while the sun burns down, 'cause grace ain't just found in a holy gown. Got grease on my hands, but grace in my heart. Working these engines is my form of art. Got grease on my hands, but grace engine running hot tonight. Back roads calling my name. Mason jars in the trunk, playing this deadly game. Red and blue in my mirror, getting closer each mile. But they don't know these mountains like a child knows his mother's smile. Feel that thunder under the hood, they'll never understand. Born and raised in these hills with lightning in my hand. Can't catch lightning in these hills. Can't catch lightning. Got mountain water in my veins, running wild and free. Can't catch lightning in these hills. The night belongs to me. Yeah. Por las curvas peligrosas, con mi carga prohibida. Generations of rebels, living la vida mía. Family tradition flows through every drop I run. Devil's in the details, but freedom's in the gun. Heat is closing in now, time to disappear. These curves are in my blood, been running 50 years. Can't catch lightning in these hills. Can't catch lightning. Got mountain water in my veins, running wild and free. Can't catch lightning in these hills. The night belongs to me. Y'all think you can follow me up here? These roads don't forgive mistakes, and I ain't planning on dying tonight. Sometimes I wonder why I choose this life of running in the dark. But when that engine starts to sing, I feel that fire in my heart. One more ridge to cross now, sirens fading away. Families waiting for me, live to run another day. Ancient ways still living through the choices that I make. Ain't no law gonna stop me, got too much at stake. Can't catch lightning in these hills. Can't catch lightning. Nothing water in my veins, chugging all over free. Can't catch lightning in these hills. Can't catch lightning in these hills. The night belongs to me. Can't catch lightning in these hills. Can't catch lightning. Got mountain water in my veins, running wild and free. Can't catch lightning in these hills. The night belongs to light. Born to these mountains, raised in the still. Got copper coils running hot on the hill. Lawmen don't understand our ways. Been here 7 generations, gonna stay. They can chase all night long, but I ain't done nothing wrong. These hills know my name. Running through my veins. Can't take away what's mine. These hills know my name. Daddy taught me everything I know about making shine pure as mountain snow. Helicopters circle overhead, but I got friends in every holler, every shed. They can hunt all day long, but I ain't done nothing wrong. These hills know my name. hills know my name. Flashing down below, trying to take what ain't theirs to own. 7 devils and mountains where I stand. This ain't their fight, this is my land. Know my name, know my name. These hills know my name. Born to these mountains, raised in the still. Got copper coils running hot on the hill. Lawmen don't understand our ways. Been here 7 generations, gonna stay. They can chase all night long, but I ain't done nothing wrong. These hills know my name. Running through my veins, can't take away what's mine. These hills know my name. Daddy taught me everything I know about making shine pure as mountain snow. Helicopters circle overhead, but I got friends in every holler, every shed. They can hunt all day long, but I ain't done nothing wrong. These hills know my name. Running through my veins, can't take away what's mine. These hills know my name. Flashing down below, trying to take what ain't theirs to own. 7 devils and mountains where I stand. This ain't their fight, this is my land. Know my name, know my name. These hills know my name. mountains, raised in the still. Got copper coils running hot on the hill. Lawmen don't understand our ways. Been here 7 generations, gonna stay. They can chase all night long, but I ain't done nothing wrong. These hills know my name. Running through my veins. Can't take away what's mine. These hills know my name. Daddy taught me everything I know about making shine pure as mountain snow. Helicopters circle overhead, but I got friends in every holler, every shed. They can hunt all day long, but I ain't done nothing wrong. These hills know my name. Running through my veins. Can't take away what's mine. These hills know my name. Flashing down below, trying to take what ain't theirs to own. 7 devils and mountains where I stand. This ain't their fight, this is my land. Know my name, know my name. These hills know my name. Past midnight on Mason Mountain, copper still burns bright and strong. Family business in my blood now, just like Daddy taught me all along. Blue lights flashing through the pines, sheriff's men draw their lines. Can't outrun what's coming now, but I ain't gonna bow down. Granddaddy's recipe gonna cost me time, but mountain spirit's worth the price to shine. Granddaddy's recipe gonna cost me time. These roots run deeper than the county line. Footsteps crackling on dead leaves, dogs barking in the dark. Daddy taught me never leave. What generations left their mark? Steam rises like a prayer, feel them closing everywhere. Got my pride to hold on to, even if my blood is through. Granddaddy's recipe gonna cost me time, but mountain spirit's worth the price to shine. Granddaddy's recipe gonna cost me time. These roots run deeper than the county line. Copper kettle still smoking. Family name remains unbroken. They can lock these hands of steel, but they can't break what I feel. Mountain blood runs wild and free. No band's gonna change what I believe. Behind bars, but head held high. Brothers keeping that flame alive. 6 months ain't gonna change my mind, 'cause some treasures you can't leave behind. Granddaddy's recipe gonna cost me time, but mountain spirit's worth the price to shine. Granddaddy's recipe gonna cost me time. These roots run deeper than the county line. They can take my still, they can't take my pride. Down in the valley, they're building their towers, pushing their paper and counting the hours. I've got my freedom up here in the pines, while they waste away on their assembly lines. They call me crazy, call me wild, say I'm wasted all my time. These mountains don't judge me like you do. I found my peace and your words can't break through. These mountains don't judge me at all. Let them talk that shit while I stand damn tall. They tried to tame me with their rules and their ways, offered fool's gold for my soul-crushing days. But I chose dirt roads and clear mountain air over their false promises and empty stares. They say I'm broken, say I'm lost, like freedom ain't worth what it costs. These mountains don't judge me like you do. I found my peace and your words can't break through. These mountains don't judge me at all. Let them talk that shit while I stand damn tall. You think you got me figured out with your sideways looks and your whispered doubts, but up here in God's country I found something you'll never see. Higher ground, sacred ground, my battleground, won't back down. These mountains don't judge me like you do. I found my peace and your words can't break through. These mountains don't judge me at all. Let them talk that shit while I stand damn tall. Standing tall, forever tall. up in my truck today. Caught them sideways looks again, like they know a thing or two about the man beneath this skin. Smirks and stares, think they see everything they need, just let them be. Look at my boots, yeah. Watch what I do on my jeans, but I'll show you the truth. These calloused hands gonna make you understand. Watch what I do, yeah. Watch what I do. Corner office types all laugh at my denim and my draw. Monday morning, watch their faces when I'm standing 10 feet tall. Paper sign, deals all done. Who's laughing now? Just begun. Look at my boots, yeah. Watch what I do. Got on my jeans, but I'll show you the truth. These callous hands gonna make you understand. Watch what I do, yeah. Watch what I do. First in line, last to leave. Built an empire on these sleeves. 7-figure, self-made man, while they judge me where I stand. Bought the company last spring. Now they're all just wondering how this boy from backwoods clay end up owning there today. CEO in muddy boots, making $1 million moves. Grass to grace, yeah, that's my tale, while they're all just watching pale. Started from a pickup truck, now I own the whole damn block. Never changed my style one bit, let them hate, I love it. Look at my boots, yeah. Watch what I do. Dirt on my jeans, but I'll show you the truth. These callous hands gonna make you understand. Watch what I do, yeah. Watch what I do. Watch what I do. Keep on judging if you want. I'll keep climbing to the top. Yeah, just watch what I do. Watch what I do. Met you at the county fair in your designer underwear, turning heads with that city hair. Said my accent made you swoon, but now you're singing different tune, trying to make me change real soon. You keep pushing, I keep pulling back to what I know is true. Yeah, can't turn this mud crawler into your city slicker. My roots run deeper than your wallet gets thicker. You can try to change my ways, but honey, let me say, can't turn this mud crawler into your city slicker. No, 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 no. Bought me fancy leather shoes, said my boots gave you the blues. Now they're collecting dust and mold. Tried to make me eat that weird foreign food that disappeared when my hound dog got real bold. You keep pushing, I keep pulling back to what I know slicker. You can try to change my ways, but honey, let me say, can't turn this mud crawler into your city slicker. No, no, no. Won't eat your fancy French cuisine. Won't drive that hybrid machine. Won't trade my pickup truck. Won't give my blue jeans up. Won't change my southern drawl. Won't change it all. Can't turn this mud crawler into your city slicker. My roots run deeper than your wallet gets thicker. You can try to change my ways, but honey, let me say, can't turn this mud crawler into your city slicker. Into your city slicker. Slicker. No, no, no. Look at you with your pressed white collar. Think you're worth $1 million. Never felt the sweet red clay. Never worked a 12-hour day. Never worked, never worked, never worked, never worked. Come on down to where I stay. Let me show you how we play. Yeah. Get some mud on you, better run and hide. Get some mud on you, boy, it's time to ride. Ain't no signal on your phone here. Dirt roads got you shaking in fear. Think you know it all so well from your 20th story hell. Going on, going on, going on, going on. Time to learn what's real today. Let me show you how we play. Get some mud on you, better run and hide it. Get some mud on you, boy, it's time to ride it. Down here in the backwoods way, where the work ain't just for pay, where your hands tell who you are and your truth ain't from no bar. Get some mud on you, better run and hide. Get some mud on you, boy, it's time to ride. Get some mud on you, better run and hide. Get some mud on you, boy, it's time to ride. Welcome to my classroom, son. Class is just about to run. Look at you with your pressed white collar. Think you're worth $1 million. Never felt the sweet red clay. Never worked a 12-hour day. Never worked, never worked, never worked, never worked. Come on down to where I stay. Let me show you how we play. Yeah. shaking in fear, think you know it all so well, from your 20s story hell. Going on, going on, going on, going on. Time to learn what's real today. Let me show you how we play. Get some mud on you, better run and hide. Get some mud on you, boy, it's time to ride. Down here in the backwoods way, where the work ain't just for pay, where your hands tell who you are and your truth ain't from no bar. Get some mud on you, better run and hide. Get some mud on you, boy, it's time to ride. Get some mud on you, better run and hide. Get some mud on you, boy, it's time to ride. Welcome to my classroom, son. Class is just about to run. Me with those judgmental eyes, like I'm something that needs to be fixed. But I've walked these back roads all my life, and I know just who I am. They say I ought to change my ways, but they don't understand what runs through these veins. Can't wash this mud off my soul. It's in my blood and it's in my bones. You can try to clean me up, but you should know. Can't wash this mud off my soul. Can't wash it off. Can't wash it off. Can't wash it off. Got my daddy's boots and my mama's pride, and a pickup truck that barely runs. But these callous hands built everything I own, and that's worth more than gold to me. They want me trading dirt for shine, but I'm staying true to what's inside. Can't wash this mud off my soul. It's in my blood and it's in my bones. You can try to clean me up, but you should know. Can't wash this mud off my soul. Born in the backwoods, raised up right. Ain't gonna change to make you satisfied. Can't wash this mud off my soul. It's in my blood and it's in cruising down these back roads, your hair wild in the wind. You said this life was all you wanted before the changes would begin. Now I hear you're living uptown where the pavement never ends. You traded mud tires for high heels, left our small town for something more. Guess that ring don't mean what it used to when you walked out that door, when you walked right out that door. Your mama called to tell me lately you've got yourself refined. Change your number, change your accent, left everything behind. Now you're too good for Friday bonfires and the life we had in mind. You traded mud tires for high heels, left our small town for something more. Guess that rain don't mean what it used to. We walked out that door when you walked right out that change who I am. Won't trade my boots for shiny shoes. You can keep your fancy lifestyle, I'll keep my country true. You traded mud tires for high heels, left our small town for something more. Guess that rain don't mean what it used to when you walked out that door, when you walked right out that door. Got my top jacked up high. Weekend's here, time to ride. Yeah. Mud on my tires, engine roars, can't hold me back. Want some more? Ain't no trail too rough for my four-wheel drive. On the road, man, this is how I survive. Yeah. Ain't no trail too rough for my four-wheel drive. On the road, man, this is how I survive. Deep in mud, up to here. Friends all say, man, you're clear. Pushing hard through the fall. Ain't afraid to rain and fall. Ain't no trail too rough for my four-wheel drive. On the road, man, this is how I survive. Friday night, four-wheeler running, feeling right. Daddy always said to take it slow, but speed's the only way I know. Red clay flying, engine scream, living faster than I dream. Ain't no helmet gonna save my soul. When the mud's deep and I lose control. Third turn coming way too fast, wondering if this breath's my last. Tires spinning, world goes black. No way forward, no way back. Metal twisting, rubber burns, point of no return. Ain't no helmet gonna save my soul. When the mud's deep and I lose control. Say I should play it safe, keep my wheels on solid ground. But freedom's got a different taste when you're flying county bound. In the hospital ward, my daddy looking mighty bored. Said, son, you nearly met your end. I just smiled and said, amen. Ain't no helmet gonna save my soul. When the mud's deep and I lose control. When the moves control, and I lose control, and I do it all again.
Just another Friday night, trucks covered in red clay. They say I ought to clean it up, but hell, I like it that way. You can keep your fancy clothes, your clean and pristine life. I've got mud beneath my toes, and that's what feels damn right. The muddier better, that's how I wanna live. The dirtier the more I've got to give. Yeah, the muddier the better. That's just who I am. Them city folks don't understand why I choose this backwoods life. But freedom's in these calloused hands, and dirt just feels so right.
your shiny car, looking down your nose at me, like my pickup truck and muddy boots, tell you all you need to see. But you don't know a single thing about the life I choose to lead. Who you calling trash? Who you calling trash? Got more pride than cash, but who you calling trash? Who you calling? These hands till they're cracked and raw, while you sit in meetings all day long. My daddy taught me honest sweat is what makes a man grow strong. And mama raised me right, you're here to stand up tall and proud. So take your fancy judgment somewhere else, 'cause I'm gonna say it loud. Oh, who you calling trash? Who you calling trash? Got more pride than cash, but who you calling? Who you calling? Who you calling? Oh. Your highlights view don't mean you're better. Your college debt don't make you smart. I got freedom in my backyard and peace deep in my heart, yeah. Crows, I thank the Lord for what I've got. Simple life and simple ways is all I need, believe it or not. Who you calling trash? Who you calling trash? Got more pride than cash, but who you calling trash? My daddy built this place with two strong hands, been standing here since 7'3". Some folks say I'm stuck in my old ways, but I know what works for me. World keeps spinning faster every day. Plastic money ain't my style. When they ask why I won't change my mind, I just smile and wave a while. Cash only at Palm 3, that's how it's gonna be. Daddy's way still works for me. Cash only at Palm 3. They built that superstore down the road, all shiny chrome and glass, but I still check every oil stick and clean windshields when they pass. Our regulars know just what to expect, a fair price and honest trade, while others laugh and call me old school. I keep doing things my way. Cash only at Palm 3, that's how it's gonna be. Daddy's way still works for me. Cash only at Pump 3. Some call it stubborn, I call it pride. Some things don't need to change. Every dollar earned, every hand I shake keeps Daddy's name the same. The highway's gotten wider through the years. More lanes, more speed, more noise. But this corner's still the same when I was just a boy. And maybe I'm the last one standing here with grease still on my hands. But as long as engines need their fuel, this is where I'll make my stand. Cash only at Pump 3. That's how it's gonna be. Daddy's way still works for me. Cash only at Pump 3. Cash only. Ain't got much in my wallet, but I got that pickup paid for. Beer in the cooler, fish on the line. Yeah, that's what I live for. They can laugh all they want from their high-rise view, but I got something they don't. That's something true. I'm a redneck rich dog. Don't need that fancy shit at all. Don't need it. Got my freedom and my pride. That's all I need to feel alive. Damn right, I'm redneck rich. Work my hands till they're callous. Don't owe nobody downtown. Got my own piece of heaven where I can raise hell and break ground. They can keep their coffee shops and their stuffy marble halls, 'cause I'm living like a king where the wild grass grows tall. I'm redneck rich, y'all. Don't need that fancy shit at all. Don't need it. Got my freedom and my pride. That's all I need to feel alive. Damn right, I'm redneck rich. They say money talks, but I sure can't sing like crickets at sunset or that morning rooster's wing. Hell, I'm a millionaire in my own damn way. Rich in spirit, that's what I say. Yeah. I'm voices cut like knives through my worn out working clothes. But I stand tall beneath your stare, 'cause this dirt keeps me whole. Say what you gotta say to me. I know exactly who I am. Your words just make me stronger now. I know exactly who I am. No me importa lo que piensas, con orgullo seguiré. En mi tierra con mi gente, donde siempre estaré. Say what you gotta say to me. I know exactly who I am. Your words just make me stronger now. I know exactly who I am. Who I am. Can't shake these roots inside of me. Won't change these roots inside of me. Let them talk, let them stare, like I'd ever really care. Got my truth, got my pride, got everything I need inside. Say what you got.